Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. Today I am giving the lecture on the topic of polycythemia vera. Learning outcomes. Students should be able to define polycythemia, understand primary and secondary polycythemia, differentiate between absolute and relative type of polycythemia, explain physiological polycythemia and diagnose polycythemia vera. Hematocrit. Hematocrit is the ratio of the volume of red blood cells to the volume of whole blood. The normal range for the hematocrit varies between sexes and is approximately 45 to 52% for men and 37 to 48% for women. Red cell count signifies the number of red blood cells in a volume of blood. The normal range in men is approximately 4.7 to 6.1 million cells per cubic microliter, and the normal range in women ranges from 4.2 to 5.4 million cells per microliter according to National Institute of Health data. Hemoglobin is a protein in the red blood cells that carries oxygen and gives blood its red color. The normal range for hemoglobin may differ between the sexes and approximately 13 to 18 gram per deciliter for men and 12 to 16 gram per deciliter for women. Hematocrit polycythemia is considered when the hematocrit is greater than 48% in women and 52% in men. Hemoglobin polycythemia is considered when there is hemoglobin level of greater than 16.5 gram per deciliter in women or hemoglobin level greater than 18.5 gram per deciliter in men. Hematocrit. These are the normal ranges of hemoglobin, hematocrit, platelet normal, and WBC normal count. Polycythemia is defined as an increase in the hemoglobin concentration above the upper limit of normal for the patient's age and gender. Polycythemia refers to an increase in the number of red blood cells in the body. The extra cells cause the blood to be thicker, and this in turn increases the risk of other health issues such as blood clots. Absolute and relative polycythemia. This is a disease state in which the proportion of blood volume that is occupied by the red blood cells increase. An increase in the number of red blood cells, absolute polycythemia, due to decrease in the volume of plasma, that is the relative polycythemia. Absolute polycythemia occurs when the more red blood cells are produced than normal and their count is truly elevated. Overproduction of the red blood cells may be due to a primary process in the bone marrow, myeloproliferative syndrome, and may be a reaction to chronically low oxygen level or overtransfusion. Relative polycythemia. The red blood cell count is not truly increased, but the PEG cell volume is elevated because there is less fluid plasma in the blood, which makes the relative amount of red blood cells appear to be high. The underlying cause is reduced blood plasma, dehydration, water deprivation, vomiting, plasma loss in burns, and enteropathy. Primary polycythemia is also caused polycythemia vera, is a rare slow growing blood cancer that is a type of condition known as myeloproliferative neoplasm. Polycythemia vera causes the bone marrow to create excess precursor blood cells that develop and function abnormally, leading to the production of too many red blood cells. A person with polycythemia vera may also have increased number of other blood cells such as white blood cells or platelets. Secondary polycythemia can occur if increase in the red blood cells is not due to the myeloproliferative disease of polycythemia vera. The overproduction of blood cells in secondary polycythemia is limited to the red blood cells. Causes include being a very high altitude, obstructive sleep apnea, certain types of tumors, heart or lung disease that causes a low oxygen level in the blood. Polycythemia vera. Polycythemia refers to an increase in the number of red blood cells in the body. The extra cells cause the blood to be thicker, and this in turn increases the risk of other health issues such as blood cells. Polycythemia vera. It is a rare orphan disease that occurs once in every 2 million people, occurring in 0.6 to 1.6 persons million population. Polycythemia is a subtype of polycythemia and is associated with the overproduction of all three cell lines. Polycythemia vera, due to hemoglobinopathies and congenital cyanotic heart disease, is likely to be detected in significantly younger patients. It is believed to occur more frequently among Jews of Eastern Europe descent than other European and Asians. Polycythemia vera shows a male preponderance. Malignant clonal proliferation of hematopoietic stem cells, leading to the excessive erythrocyte production characterized by a panhyperplastic malignant and neoplastic marrow disorder. The increase in the red blood cell mass noted on laboratory evaluation as increased hemoglobin and hematocrit levels. The median survival with treatment is about 9 to 14 years. Polycythemia vera diagnosis depends on knowledge of erythropoiesis. Complication most commonly from thrombosis and vascular incidents. Risk factor: risk of thrombosis, older age 60 years, previous thrombosis, phlebotomy treated groups, other cardiovascular disease, diabetes mellitus, and smoking. Polycythemia vera: increased RBC production independent of normal mechanisms. Median age is 60 years. Mutation of Janus 2 kinase gene JAK2 V61 7F mutation. That is, the panmylosis means there is a scar tissue inside the bone marrow instead of normal tissue. The age for polycythemia vera is from 20 to 80 years. The mean or average age is around 60 years. How it is diagnosed? For over 100 years, polycythemia vera has been known as a disease of exclusion, and this means that the doctors rule out every other known disease by use of bone marrow biopsies, ultrasounds, complete blood count, and if patients do not have any abnormalities of those, then it must be polycythemia vera. However, in March 2005, a team of researchers discovered an indicator of JAK2 kinase gene, a genetic mutation in the protein tyrosine kinase. Now doctors just have to order a test to see if patient carries the JAK2 kinase mutation, and if it did, they know that the patient has polycythemia vera. Polycythemia vera can be tested on the basis of laboratory investigation, CBC, peripheral blood smear, bone marrow examination, erythropoietin level, and Janus 2 kinase or tyrosine kinase mutation. Relative polycythemia: the red blood count is not truly increased, but the PEG cell volume is elevated because there is less fluid plasma in the blood, which makes the relative amount of red blood cells appear to be high. The underlying cause is reduced blood plasma, dehydration, water deprivation, vomiting, blood loss, burns, and enteropathy. Absolute polycythemia: it occurs when more red blood cells are produced than normal and their count is truly elevated. Overproduction of the red blood cells may be due to a primary process in the bone marrow. Myeloproliferative syndrome may be a reaction to chronically low oxygen level or overtransfusion. Major and minor criteria: hemoglobin more than 18.5 gram per deciliter in men and 16.5 gram per deciliter in women, or other evidence of increased red blood cell volume. Hematocrit is more than 49% in males and in 48% in females. Presence of Janus 2 kinase tyrosine V617F or other functionally similar mutation such as JAK2 exon 12 mutation. Bone marrow biopsy showing hypercellularity for age. Clinical features attributed to increased blood viscosity and poor oxygen delivery to organs, brain, poor oxygen delivery leading to ischemia and thrombosis, expanded blood volume and viscosity leads to increased cardiac workload. Clinical features: physical finding frequency Symptoms: headache, fatigue, pruritus, dizziness, visual disturbance, weight loss, erythromyalgia, dyspnea, joint symptoms: epigastric discomfort, thrombosis. Signs include splenomegaly, skin plethora, conjunctival plethora, engorged vessel in the optic fluid, and hepatomegaly. Cause of death: thrombosis, malignancies, acute leukemia, myelofibrosis, and bleeding. Erythropoietin is secreting tumor, renal cell carcinoma, liver tumors, von Hippel-Lindau disease, uterine fibroids, and hemangioblastoma are the causes of erythropoietin secreting tumors. Hypoxemia, that is secondary to the chronic pulmonary disease, right to left cardiac shunt, sleep apnea, massive obesity, Pickwickian syndrome, high altitude chronic carbon monoxide poisoning, including heavy smoking. Treatment: phlebotomy or bloodletting to reduce the hematocrit to the range of less than 45%, aspirin, low dose to help thin the blood, heavier medications such as oral chemotherapy, anagrelide, an inhibitor of megakaryocyte maturation, thereby decreasing platelet counts, JAK2, Janus 1 or 2 kinase, protein kinase inhibitor, ruxolitinib, hydroxyurea, interferon alpha. Prognosis: the median survival of untreated symptomatic patients with polycythemia vera was initially estimated 6 to 18 months from time of diagnosis, whereas current survival of treated patients is 10 years or more. Thank you for your attention. References were from the Guyton and Hall 14th edition.